Today we're going to continue the discussion about compromise and concession and the negative impact they can have on your marriage. Hello, I'm Lesli Doares and welcome to the show. You may be a bit confused after the last episode, and if so, I don't want to leave you hanging and feeling like you're working without a net. I know that what I'm suggesting goes against a lot of what you have heard about marriage. But if you'll stick with me, I hope to make it all a bit clearer. Take a moment and think about some of the decisions that have been made in your relationship. Which ones popped into mind first? The ones that you and your partner agreed to easily? Or the ones where you felt like you had to give in? What feeling are you experiencing right now about these decisions? Happiness or resentment? If you aren't at peace with the decision today, you've proved my point about how damaging compromise can be to your relationship. That niggling feeling you're experiencing has the potential to eat at the foundation of your relationship. The more decisions that produce that feeling in you or your partner, the greater the risk is to your marriage. Remember a couple of episodes back when I talked about the importance of making room for your partner and they're making room for you? Well, you can't make this room if either you or your partner don't show up. By this, I mean if you don't share your real feelings about the decision you're facing. If you go along with what your partner wants when you don't really agree with it, you are giving your partner false information. He or she will have no way of knowing that you aren't really on board. But your unhappiness and resentment will ooze out over time, often with neither of you having any clue as to its source. Several years ago, a middle-aged couple married 19 years with 2 children came to my office. They had been in the area for several years and were really struggling with how cold and distant he had become. They had moved from her hometown to Raleigh for his job, even though it had meant leaving her friends and family. She wasn't really happy about this, and together with her needing to manage a serious physical condition, thought that might be why he was pulling away. You could have knocked her over with a feather the day he exploded and told her how angry he had been about her forcing him to live in Atlanta for over 12 years. It was the first she ever heard about his unhappiness about being there, and she was completely dumbfounded. One of the big challenges of a revelation like this is how do you make up for a decision that one of you didn't agree with but was made long ago? How do you apologize for a problem you didn't know existed? Better yet, how do you let go of the resentment that has been building through the years? Share your thoughts below. Also, if you have a question you would like addressed, write it below in the comments section, or if you're on my website, afearlessmarriage.com, click on the contact button and let me know there. Thanks for dropping by. Next time, I'll be addressing 2 conditions that make concessions more likely. Until then, I hope you have a loving day.